So we started looking at rational expressions today, which is Unit 8 of our textbook. A rational expression is a problem where you have a polynomial in the numerator and denominator of a fraction. And what we worked on today is how to simplify a rational expression. Basically what you're going to do is there are two steps. You're going to first factor the numerator and denominator, and then you divide or cancel out any factors that they have in common. Now what you need to remember is factors means you have two things being multiplied. If you look at this example right here, the most common mistake I see is people automatically want to just cross out the x squareds. But you can't do that because these are not factors. When they're separated by addition and subtraction, these are terms, and terms cannot be canceled out. We have to rewrite this in factored form with multiplication before we can cross out like terms. So if you look down here at the examples, number 1 is already in factored form, so we can automatically reduce out the factor that they have in common, and your final simplified answer will be 2 over x plus 3. If you look at example number 2, we need to first factor the numerator and denominator. And remember, when we factor, the first thing you check for is a greatest common factor. The greatest common factor in the numerator is 20, and when I divide both of those terms by 20, I am left with 2x plus 1. On the bottom, in the denominator, your GCF is 10, and when I divide both of those by 10, I am left with x plus 3. Now our parentheses don't match, but I can reduce or cross-cancel the 20 and the 10, and so my final answer will just be 2 times 2x plus 1 over x plus 3. If you look at example number 3, the top is simplified. There's nothing I can do. There is no GCF. I cannot factor x plus 4, so it will just stay like that. But now the bottom, if you remember from chapter 4 and 5, x squared minus 16 is the difference of two perfect squares, which I can quickly factor down into x plus 4 and x minus 4. Now I have a common factor that I can reduce out, and our final answer is 1 over x minus 4. If you look at example number 4, I will need to factor both the numerator and the denominator. Because my quadratic starts with just x squared, my factors will start with just x and x. And then I'm going to ask myself, what are two numbers that multiply to give me negative 3 and add up to negative 2? Well, that will be negative 3 and positive 1. Similarly, in the bottom, if I ask myself, what are two numbers that multiply to give me negative 6 that add up to negative 1? It is negative 3 and positive 2. And there you will see that we have a common factor, which we can cross out, and our final answer is x plus 1 over x plus 2. The assignment for tonight is page 577, number 3 through 17. This is listed on Blackboard as well.